special drink in the bottle?
Some electrolytes. Get me through the day. Keep me healthy.
Coach, when you look at just you played the starters in the thirds, had a similar minute plan as far as game plan tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna just probably progressively work those guys up a little bit, try and get them ready for, the start of the regular season. Hopefully, a logical, sensible way. So I think there'll be, something similar tonight.
Curious with Nurk, we saw him doing some work after the shoot around. How close is he to getting back?
Yeah, he's doing well. I think he's, able to do some basketball stuff, as you guys saw today, and we're pleased with his progress. So, we'll just continue to kind of monitor him day to day, and but feel like he's in a good place.
Is Grayson just ramping up, trying to get back in shape a little bit because he's been out for a minute or?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's got a little bit of Achilles, kind of soreness, and so taking care of that, taking care of his body, just taking care of everything. So, but feel good about him too.
When you look at Bradley Beal, one thing we didn't get to see as much last year was his cutting. He's a constant off-ball mover. How much can that help in terms of providing spacing and just a presence at the rim?
Yeah, no, I mean, Brad is just so athletic, and, I think when guys kind of apply their athleticism away from the ball and off the ball in smart ways, it can be really hard to guard. He can be hard to guard. So, hopefully we can put him in some environments and some situations to take advantage of that, and then he just reads the game and does it naturally. He's capable of doing a lot of things in a lot of different ways.
You've obviously had your battles with Book 2021. What have you enjoyed getting to learn about him now that you're up close?
Yeah, I mean, he's just, I think his steadiness, his kind of work ethic, professionalism, he's just very honest, and still kind of easygoing. I love being around him every day. The work that he puts in is just awesome. The focus, the attention to detail. So I had the ultimate respect for him, from a distance, and now being around him, it's just, it's gone to another level.
Coach, what is it you like about using Brad and Book or any of your guards as screeners?
Yeah, I think the whole league, it's, the different combinations and trying to mix up and just try and get, advantages for people. And, again, their athleticism, they're kind of smarts. Both Brad and Book are, smart and can kind of, some of the tricks and some of the little nuances to being screeners, and whether it be slipping out and catching and shooting threes, or going catches, or rolling, different things like that, and then becoming playmakers. So, just trying to put good players in good spots.
Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, when Brad was saying that he lost 20 pounds to get lighter and explosive, as he was in years past when he was one of the best scorers in the league, but you see Grayson packing on those pounds of muscle. How does he balance that out with, having that, being on the wing, and good for being inside the bang, but how is he able to balance that out with the shooting?
Yeah, no, I think there's always a honey spot, for perimeter guys, and really for everybody, where you got to be, strong enough to play and defend, and, get to spots and hold spots and get rebounds, and, all the kind of tough plays that come with basketball. But then you got to, have your athleticism and your quicks and ability to move and, transition from one end of the court to the other. So, I think Brad's put himself in, I think, where he's lighter than he was last year. He feels good about that. And, Grayson has put on strength. He's put on, and, I think there's probably, for both of them, there's a honey spot where we need Brad to be strong and be physical, and, we need Grayson to be athletic and moving. And, I think we're confident they're both going to find that honey spot.
With the shooters, the guards as screeners that you were answering a minute ago, what are the reads that you're kind of wanting those guys to be comfortable with if they are a roller but maybe don't get the ball, and then they're having to kind of re-space or, resettle themselves and keep the possession going?
Yeah, I think I would say we're starting with, being comfortable playing, in and around the basket. And, there's different ways to space the court. And, I think in some ways that spot has become underutilized, or is maybe, having a little bit of comeback. And so, you know, if they don't get it, getting comfortable and finding space in and around the basket where you have to be guarded. And then sometimes it's finding the corners and then spacing around those guys, moving from, you know, roller to dunker to corners, and spacing. You know, everybody's kind of, you know, got to be connected and have good relationship, spatial relationship to each other. So it's not just one thing. You know, I think there's a few different things they do if they don't get it.
Same starting lineup, coach?
No. No.
So you gonna start Elsa?
No.
Okay.
Coach, there's a sense of serenity coming home, and I know you've been here for several months, but this is your first, you know, home game here. So what is that feeling like, actually being back in a place that you said you grew up listening to the team, and you know you were here in '93, knowing that, you know, with being a fan, and not in the NBA back then in this arena.
Yeah, it's, you know, I guess probably my first time just driving in and, you know, taking a left. I had to call Stacy to find out which streets to take a left on, and I literally remember '93, the finals, and just, you know, all the cars. I think I got in, was like a kid just driving around. I don't know what you do, but so this time I had to find the arena and find the back door. You know, preseason, you know, it's important. We're excited about tonight, but you know, I think it does feel like the preseason still, and you know, it was, you know, the drive down and finding my spot. But you know, I think opening night there'll be a little bit more of that too. So it's going to be a fun year, you know, for our team, for me, for everybody. So looking forward to it.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Good luck.